Hello, Collins class. Um, yeah, Colin and I had a little mix-up, and I can't talk at 2 o'clock in the morning because I have to get up at 6 in the morning to drive to North Lakes, which is about 2 hours from here, and do a workshop for kids who have problems north of Brisbane. Now, that's what I was told, actually. That was actually how they described it. They actually said kids who have problems. So I have to do that. Leave early and drive for a million hours and get up there. So I'm not able to chat with you at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, hi, I'm going to chat with you now. I'm in Australia. My name's Jason Nelson. I'm here at home. It's about 10:30 or so. You can see my Friday night is incredibly exciting. What am I doing? I'm sitting here on my couch. I'll show you the room. This is the downstairs room we have here. So here, shall I take you around since we have some time? Let's go. Come on. We'll be friends. So, what do we have in here? Let's see. We've got, this is a computer area. Trying to see if I can see that. There we go. That's a computer area. My girlfriend likes to collect art, so she spends a lot of money on art. So around the house we have lots and lots of art on the walls and things. I think she spends a lot of money on it. All right. And this is my dog. Can you see that? He's really sleeping now. There he is. His name's Zach. Now, Zach is 14 years old. He's a really old dog, but he still seems to be doing okay. Mostly sleeps. I kind of envy him, actually, at this point in my life. This used to be a space I would work in. It looks like a really bad rave bar, doesn't it? Look at that. There we go. Isn't that exciting? So there's all sorts of crap happening in there. I have a hallway. Remember what light it is. And you can see from the ceiling, we have little creatures hanging down from the ceiling. And then pretty soon, I'm going to go attack the Blair Witch. I think that's the thing to do. This is the laundry room. You can see here, I've sort of let the laundry pile up. Oh, crap. Sorry. Pressed a weird button. That's the toilet. See, in Australia, they do this thing where the toilet room is separate to everything else. Like, you don't have the toilet next to the shower. So, you people in America, you crap next to where you shower. We don't do that here. We don't do that at all. It's dark outside. So, normally I would show you the lake, but now you're just going to see a reflection. All right, is that enough introduction? Do you feel like you know me now? Good. I feel like I know you. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer some of your questions without actually knowing what your questions are. Oh, by the way, on the television here, I want to see how this will look. Look at that. Some horrible movie. Australia, and on the television in Australia, normally you get second run or third run or fifth run television, old movies and stuff. And I think that's Confessions of a Shopaholic or something. I watched about 5 minutes of it. It's really quite horrible. Let's talk about some of my work. So what we'll do is I'll pretend I'm talking to you. And we'll pretend that you're asking me questions. So let's start now. Colin's there, and Colin be like, how you doing? My name's Colin. I teach a class all semester. It's the last day. We've got a special guest here in the video form. This is Jason Nelson. There he is. Jason Nelson. And then you would have maybe looked at my work or seen it. He would have forced you to look at it, something like that. And so then you would be forced to ask questions. Because it is the last day. Colin will be grading all of your assignments and stuff, giving you marks, grades, whatever. So because of that, you have to ask something intelligent. So Jim, I'm assuming there's someone named Jim or John or Jack or Jerry, Jason, Jeb, something like that. Jeb will say, "Yeah, your game's real weird. Like your work is real weird. Why is that?" Well, that's a good question. Jeb, Jim, John, Jeff, Jack. Um, why is my work so weird? White teeth. Well, hell, I don't know why my work's so weird. Why is my work weird? Uh, maybe because that's just what comes out of my brain. No, in all seriousness, I think that partially my work seems weird because of the confluence of all the media. And what I mean by that is that, like, normally it's like, imagine cooking. Often dishes seem weird to people because they connect two things that they wouldn't normally connect. So it might seem weird for you to eat fried octopus because you don't think of octopus as a food, but a lot of people do. How does that relate to my work? God knows. No, I'll tell you. For example, a game. You wouldn't normally think of a game interface being a digital poem. So when you think of a game, you automatically want to start, you know, playing the game, thinking of game elements. You're not expecting to encounter artwork. You're not expecting to encounter poetry. So it automatically makes it strange. Also with the game, generally, I think that you're imagining something that's clean, something that's well designed, something that actually looks really good. And in my case, my stuff's hand drawn, messy, strange. Um, and so because of that, I think it becomes an odd experience for people. A lot of my interfaces, I mean, I've made about 40, 50 works in the past, God knows, 6 years or so. And generally, because digital poetry and electronic literature is such a new field, there are no rules. So you can literally make whatever the hell you want to make. In a way, that can be kind of bad because, you just do actually make whatever the hell you want to make. But it's also great in the sense that you can truly just sort of, whatever your imagination comes up with, you can actually create. So I think part of that WTF question mark exclamation point that Jeff, Jeb, Jed, Jason, Jack, John, Jerry asked about was relates to the fact that the whole notion of it is so different than what people are used to that automatically there's that response. Automatically there's a response of what the hell is going on here. Having said that, I think this stuff changes. I mean, I think it's actually almost generational as well because you guys understand the language of the digital. You understand interfaces. You understand devices. You understand multimedia aspects. You understand interactivity. And all those elements are critical to how you view the world, how you interact with the world. And in essence, that's what literature is. Literature is a way of filtering ideas, filtering stories, filtering the way someone views the world or ideas or understandings of something through written language. But language is obviously symbolic. So why can't language be sound? Why can't language be crappily drawn, strange little things you put into a game environment? Why can't language be interactivity? And so all of these things are critical to a digital poem. Digital poems are comprised of the whole range of language. I mean, no one would ever say you couldn't write a poem in sign language. So why couldn't you write a poem in a game interface? Why couldn't you write a poem in a strange three-dimensional cube or a strange three-dimensional ball or an infinite menu or any range of other things? As far as my own career, most people know my work game, and again game. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this on YouTube. So I'm looking at the clock down here. It says 9:36. I'm going to give you 30 minutes of me talking about stuff. So I'm going to stop this and I'm going to say to Colin over there, "Hey Colin, how's it going? How's all that Wisconsin Union stuff going? You change the video now."